Sacramento Valley Station, awaiting the arrival of the Coast Starlight, my ride to Seattle for the first leg of my USA Rail Pass trip for 2026.
Boarding call for train number 14, northbound Coast Starlight. Use track number 5, boarding call train number 14, northbound Coast Starlight. Rider on track number 5.
At its regular price of $499, Amtrak's USA Rail Pass may be the most economical way to see the United States. When Amtrak puts it on sale, usually in January, it's a steal. In 2026, the pass was on sale for $250. I put over 10,000 miles on the pass in 2025 and had a great time, so this year I talked my longtime friend into joining me on another epic trip. He'll be joining me in Chicago, coming in from New Mexico on the Southwest Chief. Over the next 2 weeks, I'll ride over 8,000 miles on 9 different Amtrak routes, traveling through 28 states. Too much to cover in one video, I've broken this trip into 3. Part 1 covers my solo ride on the Coast Starlight and Empire Builder, my short time in Seattle, and our day in Chicago. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the rest of the trip. You always find a crowd in the vestibule awaiting the opening of the door at a fresh air break. This one is in Eugene, Oregon, with one of the tallest conductors I've ever seen.
Yeah, we're good.
Time to head back to our seats. Things I really love doing on trips is staying as much as I can in old historic hotels. And here I am in another one. Woke up the next morning to what the Northwest is known for, rain. Left my stuff at the hotel and headed out to explore a bit anyway. Ended up finding the Klondike Gold Rush National Park, a definite must-see for history buffs. And then saw this little gem on my way out. Finally got tired of being wet, so I picked up my bags and headed to King Street Station to await my next train, the Empire. We rolled out of the station right on time, and we were off to Chicago. The ride through the Cascades is stunning. I stayed awake in my aisle seat until the long stop in Spokane, where the other half of the Empire building joined us, coming in for Portland. Leaving Spokane and my former seatmate behind, we were off in the dark towards Idaho, and I had the row all to myself. The next morning was spent enjoying the southern portion of Glacier National Park in northern Montana. This section was the biggest reason I put this route in this direction on my itinerary. I actually got brave enough to leave the platform to take a look at the town of Whitefish, Montana. I think everybody needs a miniature elephant. Let me know in the comments if you agree. The distinct change in scenery in such a short distance after leaving the mountains is pretty amazing. Night number 2 in my coach seat. The car was so quiet and mostly empty. Far too much time the next morning was spent waiting for freight traffic. When we got going again past Minneapolis, the run along the Mississippi River was well worth the price of admission. Finally, Chicago. Historic hotel number 2. Talk about lux. Next day we left our bags with the hotel and went for a walk. Why, yes, we are tourists. How could you tell? After a fun day exploring, it was back to Union Station. My new travel buddy Chico helped to keep me amused while we waited to board our next train. Coming up in part 2, Lakeshore Limited to Springfield, Massachusetts, the Vermonter to White River Junction, Vermont, and why you must always make your reservations early. Be sure you subscribe so you don't miss it, and thanks for watching.